Stand with your feet hip-width apart and start by doing a regular squat. When you're down in that squat position, engage your core and jump up explosively. When you land, lower your body back down into the squat position to complete 1 rep. Try and land as quietly as possible, which requires control. Stand with your feet hip-width apart, and then step backward with your right leg and lower yourself until your knees are at a 90-degree angle. Keep the weight on the front leg and push through your heel to get back up to the starting position. Now repeat this on the other side. Lay back on the floor as you would for glute bridges, but put the soles of your feet together so your legs make a diamond shape. Now press your feet together as you squeeze your glutes to drive your hips up, making a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Then lower your hips back down and repeat. Get on all fours on a mat, place your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Keeping the working leg bent at 90 degrees, flex the foot and lift your knee to hip level, making sure you feel the contraction in your glute at the top of the movement. Try and keep your lower back from arching. Now lower your leg and repeat on the other side. Starting in a high plank position, with your hands about shoulder width apart, your back flat and your abs engaged. Pull your right knee into your chest as far as you can, then switch, pulling that knee out and bringing the other knee in. Run your knees in and out as fast as you can. Sit on the floor with your feet in front of you and your hands behind you. Lift your hips up until your body is parallel with the floor. Focus on engaging your core and then bring your right hand up while at the same time lifting your left leg up and touch your toes. Slowly return to the elevated position and then repeat this on your other side. Keep alternating back and forth. Start seated with your knees bent and your feet on the floor. Place your hands behind you with your fingers facing your hips. Bend your elbows straight back and use your triceps to press back up. When you're ready to advance, try lifting your hips off the ground and doing the same thing while your hips stay lifted. Start in a high plank position. Then jump your feet towards your hands and land on the outside of them as close to your hands as you can, ending up in a kind of frog-looking position. Then jump your feet away from your hands, returning to the high plank that we started in. Start in a high plank position. Come down on your right forearm and then your left, so you're now in a regular plank. From there, you're gonna push yourself back up on your right side so your arm is straight, and then follow with your left arm so you're now back on both hands. Keep your core engaged and maintain a flat back during the entire exercise. Sit with bent knees and your feet pressing firmly into the floor. Lean back slightly while keeping your spine straight and your core engaged. Then start twisting your upper body to the left, immediately followed by twisting over to your right side, and keep repeating this for the length of the exercise. To make this more challenging, you can hold on to a weight as you're twisting. Lay on your back and lift your legs straight up. Then reach up towards your toes, lifting your upper back off the floor, feeling your core contracting before lowering back down again. Repeat this for the desired amount of reps. Get on your hands and knees with your knees about hip width apart and your hands firmly placed on the ground, shoulder width apart. Brace your core as you point one arm out in front and extend the opposite leg behind you. Keep your hips squared to the ground and your abs engaged throughout the entire exercise, and work to minimize any extra movements in your hips during the weight shift.